backwards was why you never burned out. That wasn't triple play. You only played 2. Never burning out. And I'm talking about what we just played. In Roberta.
We just did Roberta and that one.
And okay. You were about to do triple play.
We was going to do the triple play.
Oh.
But we decided to talk a little bit more.
Oh,
because I missed you.
Such a charmer. I know the most charming men. So it's something I want to tell you about, though, because I thought you'd find it really interesting.
What's that?
Virginia is the House of Delegates votes today about the breastfeeding law, because right now Virginia is one of only 3 states in the U.S. that does not protect public breastfeeding. And the other 2 are Idaho and South Dakota. But right now in Virginia, you can breastfeed on state property, but people up into, even today, it's not like a long time ago, people have been kicked out of public places for breastfeeding. But even up to last week, people have been reporting that they've been kicked out of places for breastfeeding in public.
Oh, okay.
Like a pool, a gym, Walmart. Right. But they are voting on it today. So hopefully there's a lot of women and other advocates, not just women, but hoping that law can be changed, or now a law can protect Virginia women.
So women can breastfeed in public?
Yes. Without getting hassled by other people.
So if I was on a date and I got thirsty.
Oh Lord. Can we see that? No. What the law needs to do is protect us from pervs. How about this?
How about whip that joint out?
No.
Give me a milkshake.
No. No. Stop. You just made my I'm like defeated. My stomach just dropped. Ew.
I never knew there was an issue personally with breastfeeding.
There is an issue. People have been kicked out of many public places, or people ask them to go out of sight. Tell them, don't you want to do that in the bathroom? Or just say, you got to get out of here with that.
Is there a way to do? They just whip the joint out and do it? Or
most women, if they report it, of course, a lot of this is self-reported. When it's not like you can call 911 and say I got kicked out. Right. You're telling advocates who are advocating for such laws. So even in the Washington Post, like a reporter is talking about people who've told the reporter about their stories, and it's usually they're saying I was covered up, or they'll say the baby was latched on so you couldn't see anything, or I had on a tank top, or I had a blanket right there, you couldn't see any more of my breast than a normal woman would show wearing a tank top on any other day. Okay. So it's just the act maybe of breastfeeding.
I've never seen anyone do it in public before.
Really?
Never.
Wow. Okay.
No, I've seen it done on TV.
And would it bother you?
Would it bother me? No, it wouldn't bother me.
Okay.
It really wouldn't. No, why would it bother me? No, it wouldn't.
I mean, it bothers some of these other people. That's why.
I'd be curious to see what, how her areola looks and all that stuff. The
areola.
What's it called?
See, that's why. If you can't say it, you're not allowed to talk about it. And you're not allowed to say you want to see it. You can't see it. No, you're forever banned from talking about breasts ever. No breasts for you for the rest of your life.
Areola, whatever it's called.
No.
But other than that, it wouldn't bother me. I'd be curious to see, just like at any woman, just curious to see. Here's the whole point. After you see what it looks like, it's no big deal.
In general, or each woman who?
Each woman.
Oh,
because they're all different. So that's what I'm saying.
But nobody wants to see. I think my concern may be growing up, and I think it's taken me to grow up and mature and figure out what women want to do when they want to breastfeed in public, because that's the way their baby is going to eat. But I was concerned maybe as a teenager.
That's not the only way the baby can eat, but go ahead.
I mean, but that's the natural way for a baby to eat. But when I'm growing up, I'm wondering, why would you want to breastfeed in public with perverts walking around wanting to see what your areola looks like? So that's why I'm like, why would you just do that?
Be a pervert because they curious what something look like. That don't mean a pervert.
I'm just in public. If it's in public, you want to. Of course, privately, in your own, man thoughts in your head, you might want to see what it looks like. It's about the expression and actively trying to see something when somebody is doing something like breastfeeding a child.
It's not. I mean, you act like somebody trying to. Oh, let me. It's not like peeping Tom. But if I'm sitting right here and she over there, I'm going to look just. Oh,
you're right, and that's the reason why I was against. But that's what you just said is the reason why up until very recently, I was also, not that I would ask a woman to leave, but I'd be thinking, aren't you concerned that people sitting out there just trying to see what your boob looks like? That would make me personally uncomfortable.
Well, people can see whether you whip a joint out or not. If you don't think
in the club,
I'm hear me out. I said whether you whipping it out or not. If you're not, you can be anywhere. A guy's always going to be curious,
right? Yeah, which is, so like I said, is why. You may not think so, but that's part of the differences between how men think, how women think, where certain thoughts and things like that can make you uncomfortable. No, but certain things that men do a woman can find creepy. And a lot of men don't understand. There's a difference between
the way
how
these
things
women
are
out
seen.
here dressed today, please.
No, you're absolutely right. I'm not talking about people who put their stuff on display.
Okay,
you know when people want to be seen. That's a totally different thing. But I'm just talking about regular, natural things that a man's comments about it or the way somebody looks. Remember we had that conversation about a man giving a creepy look. If I look nice, there's a difference between a man looking at me like, hey, I appreciate your figure in that dress, between a man just looking like he's just creeping me out totally with the way he's looking at me. I mean, ew, stop. Don't look at me like that.
Like
doing this. No, I'm not looking at you. I'm not looking at
you talking about like Lil Daryl.
Who's Lil Daryl?
Ricky Smiley.
I have no idea who that is. I know who Ricky Smiley is, but I don't know.
You don't know the character he does? I got to show you a picture of Lil Daryl.
Please don't.
Somebody send 99 a picture of Lil Daryl.
Please don't do it. I'm okay.
You never seen him
fine.
do Lil's most famous character?
No, thank you. I'm good. Oh, gosh.
I got to find that.
But anyway, the difference between creep things, you know. Everybody, women likes to be appreciated. Some women just get too far and, they don't appreciate being appreciated. I like being appreciated, but there is a such thing where somebody can make you feel creeped out and make you feel uncomfortable.
Well, then maybe they shouldn't be pulling it out there, because that's not the only way the baby can eat. The baby can eat if you set it up with breast pumps before you left. So
yeah, but I heard that hurts.
I heard breastfeeding hurts.
I heard it only hurts for like the first little while, and then after a while you're good.
Well, when you have your kid, let me know. When you're ready, just let me know too.
You shut up.
I made pretty babies. Look, my daughters, I make pretty girls.
Your girls are beautiful. You see, I've been stretching out my time for as long as it could possibly go. I don't know, sir. All right, what you got coming up next?
We got some prophecy coming up. Some prophecy entertainment. Brother Saeed and Ron and them. So,
okay. Is it rapping on this one?
Yeah. Okay. They old school group and they still keep that little flavor and stuff. Keeping that history, that music, DC music in the scenes and the bands and the artists. So, a little something coming to you from Prophecy and the rest of the crew.
And after that will be Rona Rawls.
It's called Holla at Me. It's old school. They old school if they call them the Holla at Me.